All right, this weekend, who's beating him?
If I don't flap, I for sure beat you.
For sure?
Oh man, bro, I'm so good shape.
Dude, Schwamigan, I didn't even see you once.
I had a gravel bike. No, for real, man. If I don't flat, okay, don't talk about flat. Yeah.
You're feeling good.
No, it's just I know like it's shorter also. On bound, you're very good.
Yeah.
You know you're good on the Lunder stuff.
I think you would have been dropped in the single track hit at Mid-South.
I love that Julian's just standing in the background watching you guys waste energy.
At Mid-South, for
Yeah,
sure.
Jordan, hopefully that's what he do in the race.
Yeah.
Dude,
Watch you waste energy.
Fitz-
Yeah, he's gonna do good. If he does that, he's gonna.
This guy, he's like an
gonna
assassin
be-
with a smile.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, don't worry about me.
Hi, it's Adam. Today we're at the Felt United House. I'm gonna be here until the end of Big Sugar. We got very lucky. A good deal for a beautiful place. Let's see how it looks in real time. We're gonna be here, me and the Inspire team for Felt, and Dylan's gonna come hang out for sometimes to stress me about tires. And yeah, should be an interesting, stressful, but also fun week. Weather's gonna be good all week, so yeah, excited to race bikes.
So, what are we having for breakfast today?
We're having oatmeal. So some people try to do low fiber to try to be a little bit lighter on race day. I don't know. I feel like everything I eat has a lot of fiber in it, so I'd have to change up my diet quite a bit. So to be honest, I don't really do that. I do eat more than I want to, mostly carbohydrates, just so that the glycogen stores are as full as they can possibly be. But yeah, I don't necessarily do anything crazy day before a race that I don't normally do, to be honest. Yeah, race day is similar. I mean, I have the same breakfast every single day, regardless of if it's a race or a rest day or, yeah, it's always oatmeal. So,
Okay.
I'm making a smoothie and I have some rice cooking. That's pretty much it. A lot of carbs. I eat about the same. My smoothie recipe is way simpler because I am not able to find everything at the grocery stores. And I also will eat more rice and less fruit because I want to decrease the amount of fiber I'm eating. Fiber holds on to water, and it's a little bit more weight. So if I can shed a little bit of fiber weight, I'll take it. Going full Rocky now.
we were talking about fiber versus no fiber.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I decrease fiber when I'm away before a competition, but maybe I should do it even more strictly. I do it not that strict.
Dude, it's really hard for me to not eat fiber. Like, I eat so much fiber normally.
Yeah, me too, man. But yeah, it's just more plain what you eat if you do that. Less healthy, more plain. But apparently you go a little bit faster because you're lighter. And it also allows you to eat more carbs.
Do you have any nutrition goals throughout the day before the race, Adam?
Eating as much carb as possible. Yeah, that's
What
pretty
does
much
that
the
look
goal.
like typically?
Like being sure to have a pretty big breakfast, then just after the ride, eating a lot of carbs and eating until dinner and eating a lot at dinner and eating maybe a little bit more than usual at dinner. But
And what form did those carbs take?
Rice and rice.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of rice. Sometimes I have pasta. I'm really not that picky about what specifically I'm eating the day before, to be honest with you. As long as it's high in carbohydrates. Yeah, I know. It's pretty sacrilege for a cyclist to not normally drink coffee. I don't even drink coffee on race day because I just have caffeinated gels. But I save my caffeine consumption for race day so that the caffeine has a bigger effect. I also will take caffeine on a really hard training day, like a high intensity training day. Yeah, so because I don't normally take in caffeine, I actually don't go crazy with the dose. I'll probably do 200 to 300 milligrams total throughout the entire race. So when you spread that out throughout the entire race, it's not like a lot of racers, because that's how much caffeine they'll normally consume in a normal day. They'll go even higher than that on race day. But I don't think I need to do that. Yeah, you guys are giggly.
As you're talking about caffeine, he's taking a coffee.
Yeah.
You're talking about not eating caffeine.
Do you drink coffee every day?
Yeah, I'm addicted, like everybody else. I like it too much. And without coffee in the morning, I don't feel like myself. That's addiction for you in 2 seconds. It's good taste also, but before I thought I really like it more for the taste, but now I think I really like the taste because I'm addicted to
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah, it's like beer. Like beer doesn't taste good, and I don't care what anybody says. Beer doesn't taste good. You think it tastes good because it got you drunk, and you like that feeling.
Yeah, but some beer tastes better than others. I don't drink beer, so I'm not a professional, but like coffee.
You're not a professional beer drinker.
It's like coffee. You can get bad coffee, even if there's caffeine in it.
So you're doing some yoga this morning. How important is flexibility in your routine?
Yeah, it's just a mobility session that takes me like 3 minutes. So it's super short. I would say the big part of it is just going outside as soon as possible. That's why I read a little bit. To me, especially in the winter in Quebec, like if I can get eyes in sun in my eyes as soon as possible, just makes a big difference in my mood and also how I sleep the night after. So I just feel better when I stretch. Dylan is gonna say it's every time I stretch, he tells me it's the most not useful thing to do with my time, but just for the relaxation I get, stretching like 30 minutes before bed without cell phone, without any distraction, just my breath to me helps me sleep and everything. So even if I don't get any other improvement than a better position on the bike or more aero position on the bike and relaxation, that's enough for me. So one of the cool thing about my VeloFit is that because of the mobility analysis, you can kind of confirm your position a little bit depending on your body. For me, as example, like I'm able to have a very flat back, and if you look at my VeloFit, most likely it's gonna say that my hip angle is too aggressive, but I know from TTing that for me, I don't lose any watts if my hip angle is that aggressive, and having a flat back is more aero. And that's where having the mobility analysis is super helpful, because if my VeloFit can see that I have very strong mobility or very high mobility, it will actually tell me that having that position makes sense. But if you're trying to have my position and you do that analysis and you see that you don't have the same flexibility or mobility as I have, then you might try to change it.
So it can be a little. I've spent the last 3 months on the road and so I don't necessarily have access to my usual bike fitter on the road, so it can be a little bit challenging. And also, you know, in the Grand Prix, you're not just doing the whole series on one bike, you're switching between bikes. And for me, I'm messing around with different bike setups, like putting drop bars on my mountain bike. So my VeloFit has been pretty helpful with that. With my VeloFit, you can just film yourself from the side and then upload it, and it'll give you all your measurements right there. You don't really have to do anything more than that. And then it makes that super easy to transfer to different bikes and do it while you're traveling or on the road or don't have access to a bike fitter. So, you know, for example, when I'm trying to set up my drop bar mountain bike that I built up in Colorado at Leadville, you know, I was trying to get it similar to my gravel position, not quite the same. I did make the reach shorter, but I was able to get all those numbers within striking distance of my gravel setup, and the fit felt good, like right from the jump. I didn't have to mess around with it a lot. As somebody who does this professionally, my numbers may be slightly more extreme than your average rider, but I use it just as a baseline to get some numbers so that I can be consistent across bikes. And anytime I'm trying to set up a bike, I've got it right here, and it makes it easy.
So 2 days before the race, what would your routine be like?
It depends what time I arrived the day before. Yesterday was a smooth travel, so was able to get to wake up at the okay time. Sometimes when you arrive super late, you try to catch up a little bit of sleep. But yeah, I'm not a super early riser. I usually wake up around like 8:30. So yeah, the morning of the race is always a little bit too early for me. But yeah, it depends a little bit on what time I'm able to get to sleep the day before. So I don't really have a set time. Hopefully I'm able to keep it pretty stable. Like if we go to California and I'm used to waking up at let's say 8 at home, then in California, because of the time change, hopefully I'm able to wake up at 6 or something, so not to change too much what I'm used to.
Do you have a goal of how many hours you need of sleep?
Yeah, I usually my target is 9:45 with my head on the pillow. So normally I'll like read 30 minutes before, so I'll be on my bed for like a little bit more than 10, but I'll have my eyes closed for a little bit less than 10. Yeah, I don't have a goal in terms of sleeping because I cannot control that. I can just control how much time I'm laying down.
The whey protein that we gave you has like 3 grams of sugar.
You can't have whey protein.
Also,
Dude, whatever I gave you has like 0 sugar.
Yeah, but it's got, like, the Garden of Life one is like nothing but plant protein.
Is it because you can't get it at the feed? Is it a whole food?
also, Mia used the word efficacious, and that's the word of the day.
It's a great word.
Thank you.
100% is the word of the day.
I still don't understand your arguments.
No, the Garden of Life one is just the plant protein. Doesn't have any added bullshit in it.
Clean Athlete has literally 3 or 4 ingredients. It's
Clean
not
Athlete's so clean.
It's clean. It has like not that many ingredients.
Okay.
So your
But it
argument
tastes
is not
too good.
standing
It
up.
tastes too
Does
good.
it
that's the
taste
problem.
good?
It tastes better than whatever I smelled when you were drinking.
How does it have 4 ingredients and it tastes good?
I'll look it up, but it does not have that many ingredients.
Like, what are the ingredients? Sugar, and protein?
Probably, I don't know.
Probably 2 sugars and a
It's
protein.
probably stevia.
Yeah. Sugar, vanilla flavoring, protein.
What else? Why don't you add peanut butter to your protein shake or something?
I don't want it to taste good.
I don't know why.
It's so easy.
I love that we're just like jamming you on your protein shake. Like,
It's just like when I heard about
like
it.
it's important for us that you drink a
We
protein
want
shake
you
with
to-
flavor. Like we want you to enjoy it. Like life is too hard to drink flavorless
It's
protein
honestly
shakes.
like when I chug it, it takes like 20 seconds to chug it. So
I
it's
think
like,
from a brand perspective, if we're taking a video of you and you have your like this and you're chugging protein, it doesn't
It's
look
like
good for us.
20. It's like 20 seconds of discomfort.
How many grams of protein?
20.
20 grams.
1 gram per second.
Yeah, gram per second.
Yeah, it's very efficient.
Yeah,
It's more efficient than
It's a high chug
poutine.
rate.
yeah. It's like
Not in calories.
No, not in calories. Nothing's more efficient in calories than poutine. Nothing.
You can blend it up and give it to him.
And carbo loading.
it's like dropping and doing 20 push-ups real quick. Like it's uncomfortable, and then it's over.
Can you do a push-up?
Can you just drop it now? Can you drop it now?
I feel like
Just
you
see
need
this.
to you can do
Yeah.
a push-up to stay on the team.
So apparently you do a lot of things for 20 seconds. What else?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I could probably do a push-up.
You could probably do a push-up.
Definitely do
For
a
sure you
push-up.
could do push-ups.
Yeah,
Go.
right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
one
I need to
push-up.
save my arms for race
You
day.
literally-
That's right.
You have a full. You have all day tomorrow.
I need to save my arms for race
You
day.
literally can't do one push-up.
No, I can, but
You
I'm
just
not
said I could probably do a push-up, and you didn't sound that confident.
No, I'm very confident I can do one.
I don't think you believe yourself.
I took a photo for you, Don.
Photo for me?
Did
Photo
you
of
pay
what?
for it?
Someone asked me for a photo. Kept telling me I was Dylan.
No.
Oh.
Are you serious?
I didn't know you had an accent. I was, yeah, from Canada.
No way. Did that seriously happen?
Yeah.
No way. That is
I was
so
like, I
funny.
didn't know you're from Canada, but I really like it. Then they said, you changed your handlebar. And I was like, yeah.
I love that they recognize Dylan's handlebar more than they recognize Dylan.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they're like, I changed it, but I just bought the handlebar you had before, so you don't like it anymore? And I was like, I like the FSC better.
Wait till you watch
And then you just said
video.
thanks
So you just pretended you were me.
for like 30 seconds.
Nice.
But at first I didn't know. He said like, I watched your
He also
YouTube
does that
video.
on Hinge, by the way.
Because at first he
It's
said,
been going well for him.
so I was like, okay, maybe he's watching my YouTube video, so I thought maybe he thought it was me. But then the
So
more
did
in
he-
advance,
did he
I was like,
realize?
okay, he really, no.
He never realized. And he
Like,
never
it was
corrected.
like 30-second interaction.
Yeah, for sure.
But 15 seconds in, or maybe a minute. But like halfway in, I was like, I cannot tell him I'm not Dylan now.
What time's the autograph signing start?
12:45 and it is 12:42. Yeah, just typical day before the race shenanigans.
Well, hey, good luck.
Yeah, you too, man. Have fun out there.
Keep up the good work on the video. Don't take them down. I love them.
Thank you.
I just went to 45 in the Max's Rambler down the road.
2 years ago, that was wide.
Yeah, I know.
Now it's like a
yeah,
little-
somebody posted that like I feel sorry for anybody less than 50. I was like, oh crap.
Tomorrow your day?
Yeah.
Tomorrow your day?
We'll see. I'll try.
You got it. You got it. Up the stairs.
One-time great presented by Mazda. Applebee's family got a number of top-level actors up here.
Oh my gosh, let me get you a chair. Save your legs, buddy. Oh my goodness. Got that chair back here. I thought you were.
Play hard tomorrow, Any equipment changes? So we're like physicians, right? So we like the science-based information. So the evidence-based.
I mean, there's limited research in this realm, but it's nice that you're promoting it.
It is limited. I mean, every topic I do only has 5 to 10 studies on a given topic. It's still not a lot, but it's better than nothing, you know?
100%. Yeah, 100%. I somehow, squeezing the calories.
This guy's bothering you?
Okay.
All right. He didn't say no. He didn't say no. Maybe.
No, but good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, we've been following it. So we'll be ready for you tomorrow.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Y'all have fun out there.
Thanks, man.
Likewise.
Thanks.
Can I get a picture with you?
Absolutely, yeah.
You're racing.
Awesome. Yeah, good luck out there.
Oh, thank you very much. So much. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Y'all have a good one.
What's for dinner?
Rice with a little bit of vegetables and more rice. Yeah, that's dinner. We're forcing ourselves to eat rice. That's pretty much what we're doing.
Same thing?
Yeah, but better. I got avocado.
Ooh.
Want one?
Are we now officially out on course?
How'd the race go?
I beat Adam. So I think that what's the total for this year? You versus me?
So if every time I didn't flat, I beat you.
No. We can't. Flatting is part of gravel racing. We can't include that.
Yeah, then it's not good for me.
All right,
it's because you never race against
Mid South. I got it. Then
I flatted.
Unbound.
Yeah, you.
I got it.
Yeah.
When's the next time we raced?
BWR.
BWR, you got it. The Rad, you got it.
Steamboat, I got you.
Steamboat, I didn't race.
No, that's like a flat.
Today I got you. That's 3 versus 2.
No, Steamboat. It's 3-3.
I didn't race Steamboat.
Yeah, it did not start as.
I would have beat you.
Oh yeah,
Steamboat.
Sure. Maybe I would have done that.
So, run down what happened today.
I flatted. I broke my wheel. That's pretty much it. Very early, so nothing much happened.
Yeah.
So, sorry about being boring.
Yeah, I had a okay first half of the race. I went.
Are you vomiting?
I know. I had an okay first half of the race. I made it to the first aid station still with the lead group, and then shortly after that, got dropped on some climb. And the second half of the race was not great. Like, just didn't have good legs, and lost places. Finished 31st, which was definitely not what I needed today at all. So it's going to be a drop race, but on the plus side, obviously what I cared most about was my Grand Prix standings, and I only dropped 1 place today, so I'm in 12th. And considering that I've been 16th for the past 2 years in the Grand Prix, I'm pretty happy to have moved up 4 spots.
Looking back on the year, what are your highlights? High points for you, Adam?
Dylan, 10th place at Unbound. Yeah, a lot of highlights, I think. Yeah. There's few very goal race oriented race that I wanted to do good that I flatted at, Mid-South and this one, and Steamboat. So yeah, I'm gonna have to either work on my flat changing speed or find a way to flat less. And yeah, other than that, it went very good, I would say. A lot of wins and a lot of podium, and
you're the national champion.
Yeah, I know. It's just I wanted more. I not being in the Grand Prix this year, I don't race the Grand Prix guys a lot. So yeah, it's a little bit. I those races is the one I like the best, because when everybody is there, it's when you have the most fun and you have the most challenge, and just as an athlete is when you can get the most out of yourself. So being out of the race because of mechanical is hard to swallow, but maybe that's just my mood right now. Yeah. Overall, I would say it was a good season.
Does any race stand out?
Yeah, I would say early season had a lot of fun at Belgian Waffle Ride Utah. That second place was a very hard one to get. Unbound was for me a highlight. Like, I not sure exactly still what happened and why I exploded 40K from the finish, but just being in that lead group for the whole race and just having the perfect feed zone with all the Felt United team helping us, like, all that week was a like very big highlight also, even if the result at the end was not good. Yeah, nationals is also for sure cool to wear the jersey. That's also one. After nationals, I did like 5 races back to back, a little bit smaller, across the US, and I won all of those, so that was cool to visit, and also find races that I wish I would have done before. So yeah.
How are you doing?
I mean, Unbound has to be the highlight, obviously. Yeah,
Mid-South was good.
Mid-South was, yeah, that was a good race. I think Schwamigan went really well for me this year, all things considered. Like, I didn't even really train specifically for Schwamigan, and I think it was my second best Grand Prix race. So, yeah.
Overall, looking back at the season, success?
Yeah, for sure. My goal at the start of this year was to improve my Grand Prix standings. I didn't want to get 16th or worse again. I wanted to improve, and I'm very happy to be in 12th. 4 places doesn't seem like a lot, but like the competition level seems to rise every single year, and yeah, I was happy to make progress.
How did the Felt United model work out this year?
You mean the frame, the breed?
No, the team.
But we race as teamwork a lot, I would say. I was always pulling for Dylan, always bringing bottles. He owed me a lot. Every lifetime race, I would do everything for him to win. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, we didn't do any team tactics yet.
No, there was no. I don't know if it's a team. It's like.
Yeah. Well, we had this sort of the same thing going on with Jukebox when Jukebox was a thing.
Yeah, we're under the same sponsor, but we race as.
I mean, I'm not like. I mean, we could do team tactics at some point in the future, but I don't know. I don't know if either one of us want to sacrifice our race for the other one. We're kind of competitive with each other.
I'm not competitive with you. Are you competitive with me?
I guess not.
No, but I don't think about beating you. You make it something fun, but
Sure, yeah.
I don't really care about beating you.
You see me as inferior.
I'm
I'm a YouTuber.
No, it depends on the race.
Yeah.
I think we have some strength, and I think
yeah,
some. I think most races I'm better.
Well, you just don't do the races that I'm better than you at. Like,
that's a good point.
You don't do Leadville.
That's a very good point. But you don't do all the 20 others that I do by myself. That would beat you all of those.
Okay.
So we're not competitive at all.
What are your thoughts on privateer teams in general?
I think they make it a little bit more fun and also easier on just content creation and everything. So I think they're useful.
I think for gravel, I mean, right now we'll see what happens with gravel in the future, but I think it makes more sense to have a sort of privateer team of 3 to 4 riders instead of I don't know, what 10 or 20 rider team like you see on the road.
How were your bikes from Felt this year?
Yeah, I think that there's a couple distinct advantages to running the breed at certain races. Like, I think Unbound it's an advantage. I think there's a couple reasons for it. Obviously, the tire clearance is amazing on the breed. At a race like Unbound or a race like today, you can fit 2.2 mountain bike tire in the breed, and that's a huge advantage for those races, both for reducing the risk of punctures, and it's arguable. People have this debate, but I'm of the opinion that it's actually faster too, especially on a course like Unbound or Big Sugar. And then the other thing that I really like about the breed is the water carrying capacity. So you can do 3 bottles in the frame, and if you want to, you can do a bottle under the down tube too. So that's 4 bottles in the frame. And I know Adam likes that because he carries as many bottles as possible every single race. But that was super helpful at Unbound too, because Unbound's very hot. It's very long. There's very few aid stations. You need to carry a lot of water with you. That was super helpful. And I think it's a fairly comfortable frame. which for a long race like Unbound is important. It's not crazy stiff, which, you know, it can be argued, is that good, is that bad? I think it depends on the race, but I think for a very bumpy long race like Unbound, it'll keep you a little bit more comfortable late in the day.
Yeah, I think the advantage that the breed has, Dylan went over them most of it. It's a very comfortable bike. It fits big tires. It's very good for long races that are very hard on the body. And that's why I really like that, having the VR as another option also, because the VR is a little bit lighter and just felt a little bit more like a road bike, so a little bit more snappy. So having those two bikes for me was kind of the perfect world, because there's some races that are not in the Grand Prix. So I would say the Grand Prix races are all of them pretty hard races, like in terms of the course is very selective. All the Grand Prix courses, even like the mountain bike are for sure selective because they're mountain bike race, but even the gravel are very selective and hard on tires. But if you race a lot of other races, sometimes you have smooth gravel, or if you do a Belgian waffle ride, for example, then more than half of the course is pavement. Having a bike that's a little bit less heavy duty, that can shed a little bit of weight and maybe be a little bit more stiffer but less comfortable, I think is useful for a course that's more, I wouldn't say mellow, but a faster course, yeah.
So now that the season's over, what are you guys doing in the off season?
How long of a break do you take?
I'll take 2 weeks off. Like, not do anything for 2 weeks.
And then you start back doing what?
Gym, and I'll ride a little bit.
So the gym all out, all the, like, oh yeah.
Yeah, for about 2 months.
Or build up of gym.
Yeah, it'll be a build up.
Okay.
For about 2 months, that'll be like the main focus of my training is gym. But I have to get my tonsils removed this off season, so that's happening next Friday. And
I shouldn't be laughing. It's just that it's the only thing he thinks about.
It is. I'm kind of nervous about it.
Are you doing anything for fun this holiday?
I don't do fun things. I am going, so speaking of Rule 28, I am going to the UK to visit with Rule 28. We're going to go to the wind tunnel, do some testing. I think they've got a pedaling efficiency rig at Silverstone Wind Tunnel, so might mess around with that too. So I am looking forward to that. That'll be fun.
So November is the worst weather because we don't have snow yet in Canada, so it will be easy, and after that the snow will come, so it will be cross country skiing, fat biking, and some trainer and some gym. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just more time home it's always fun. It's nice to travel, but it's like everything. When it becomes your job, it's something that some stuff you find tiring a little bit. So being home a little bit more will for sure be welcome. I think, at least for me, when I'm always on the road, it's like I'm always restarting something, and I'm doing my best work and being more focused when kind of enter like a rhythm. And I feel like it's hard to enter a rhythm into the season when you're always left and right. So I think I'm looking forward to that, just a little bit more structure, and looking at the numbers and seeing your form go up. That will be fun. And also for just other stuff, having more time to learn and do other stuff. Yeah.
Well, thanks for a great season, guys. And we're looking forward to seeing you next season.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Just backing up for one last time to go home. Thank you for the support all year. I hope it was interesting. I hope we made it exciting. And Felt United is back next year. So stay tuned for more update on it. It's going to be better and bigger. So thank you again.
Coming! That's coming.